Hey guys, Sifu Les Clements here, Black Dragon Kung Fu. Thanks for watching. Where does intelligence begin? Does it begin in the mind? Does it begin learning the alphabet, learning how to read and write? Is this where true intelligence begins? No. True intelligence begins in the body. When the body is trained, the mind can learn far more than it can when the body is not trained. Let me give you an example. If the body is trained to walk and is sensitive enough to feel the hole beneath, then the weight is shifted and things go on. There is no fall, there is no injury. If the ability to feel that hole without looking down is not there, and the person isn't looking down, this is bad, okay? Because the body isn't trained to be sensitive on the step, right? How many times do we drop things? Dropping this and dropping that and getting upset and frustrated. Wait a minute, why did these things happen? Why are we dropping these things? So let's practice. Everything you touch, send your focus to, I'm not going to drop this. I'm not going to drop this anymore. And every time, especially as you get older, you put more and more focus on what you're reaching for and holding, okay? This is just a metaphor, holding. So what I'm talking about, dropping things. Dragon's claw helps you keep control of things you hold on to if you're focusing on it with your awareness, right? So if the body is not fully trained to its potential, the mind is going to have a difficult time opening up. But intelligence is in the body, you can tell, because intelligence in the body shows the way that a person moves, the way they walk, the way they talk. Emotional intelligence shows in the body through body language. So intelligence begins in the body. So the reason that I say this is for this video we were talking about more dragon. So the intelligence has to be in the body to be able to learn more. So, is the body trained to go further than normal? Here we go. We're gonna do 2 strikes. 1, 2, heavy, right? Heavy and powerful. Now, is the reaction to the neck, is the next technique gonna create a stop and go the other way? Here we go. 1, 2, now this is the end of that move, right? Here we go, 1, 2, 1, 2, see? So where it could be the end of the move, dragon will take it further. Here's what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, see? So instead of throwing 2 blows, there are 4 blows and you're moving forward at your opponent, catapulting. So the dragon knows if it goes 1, 2 and his opponent is out of the way, it's wasted emotion. So the opponent moves out of the way, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pursuit with the Guisat lamb catching stance, okay? So dragon is a crafty creature. So remember, in dragon, the major goal of dragon is to avoid conflict head on, unless it is absolutely necessary. We're gonna make our opponent work, okay? So the ancient masters of Kung Fu were said to be unbeatable. And yes, this is true. They were unbeatable. No one could beat them. Why? Is it because they had superior skill and they were better at fighting and they always won? No. No one could beat them because they were very good at avoiding the fight. Every opponent that tried to fight them was frustrated. They throw them off their trail. If you're not fighting, you cannot lose. Not only that, but you're not at any more risk. Every time you put yourself against an opponent, there is a risk, whether you believe it or not. So if we're gonna have to fight, we're gonna maximize our skill, and dragon is a good way to do it. okay? So we're getting out of the 1-2 holding patterns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dragon is gonna continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6. Or maybe it goes overhead and then he turns another way. Constant spiraling, overwhelming your opponent. Your opponent rushes forward to attack. The dragon spins back. The opponent moves backward, finds the dragon spinning at him. Overwhelming. So the power of dragon is overwhelming. The ability to make it effective is up to the person. So we don't know how effective we are in a real fight. We really don't know unless we get into that fight, which is why it has to be avoided, because there have been many people who have died over the centuries, millennium, from fighting, maybe earlier. All right, if you found this brief further description of dragon informative, click the like button, even better subscribe. All right, Sifu Les Clements out.